Welcome, everybody. It's your boy, DJ Black Mark, Shay Diddy, and welcome to the Streetlight Series. And today is a special day.
Yes.
Because we got two San Francisco legends in the building, Quinn and Black Sea of RBL Posse. What's happening?
What's up with you, cousin?
Oh, you know how we do it, man. What's up with you, Black?
Man, good, man. You know, happy to be here, man.
I don't think y'all understand how excited I was to get both of y'all in the same room because y'all pretty much introduced me to hip-hop. Like, I know Run DMC and all that, but from my era when I was born, first rap album I heard was Quinn and Mess because I'm a baby. And so for me, it was like, oh, shit. And then RBL Posse just set the streets on lock and was basically slappers. My sister used to slap that all day long. So for y'all to be here, just thank you for coming through.
Much love.
Thank you for having us.
I mean, he's like, it is what it is.
Yep, thank you. I ain't been in there in a long time. We used to be turned the other way.
Yeah.
No, you was here. We was upstairs.
We was upstairs?
Yep, on the fifth
floor.
Yeah.
It was. What floor are we on? I didn't know what floor we was on. They used to hide the floor. You know what I mean? You had to get the key card or something like that.
For real?
Yeah, we for sure be on lockdown.
Yeah. I was in there with Chewy. Matter of fact, when it was in a whole nother building. Remember?
Right.
It was by the pier. It was by Embarcadero.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
You
I was
been
back
here.
in the 90s.
Yeah, a long time ago, before I was even here.
Exactly.
That's why you the big cousin.
Big cousin, right?
For real though, what's going on with y'all, man? What y'all been doing?
Black?
As far as me, man, just shows, pushing a lot of this merchandise, you know, doing a lot of licensing with our old music, you know. That's pretty much
Independent game?
my hustle, yeah.
Oh, okay, but so, you know, we all from San Francisco, and pretty much the music scene is coming out of our neighborhoods. Like, I'm Filmo, Hunters Point, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all got Prezi over there rocking. We got Lil Yee and 40 Keys and everybody in Filmo rocking. Like, do y'all feel like y'all played a big part in that? Like, are they following behind y'all?
Without a doubt. I mean, you know that. Lil Yee, Scooty's son, they were.
Right.
He was in Shock the Party video on Scooty's, on his shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
I raised him, you know.
Shut up.
And his daddy used to beat me up.
Wow.
Yeah.
His daddy think he hot, though. Big Yee actually think he hot with
Boy.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, Big Yee, you not hot. It's Lil Yee.
For real, though.
Can't tell Yee that,
Yeah,
man.
Yee think he hot. You ought to see him, man.
That's
He's
my
something else.
guy.
Yeah, but I'm proud of Lil Yee and definitely 40 Keys.
Yeah.
Because I know K Keys from being in the street.
Right.
You know what I mean?
When he was K Keys.
When he's K Keys, you dig what I'm saying? So to see him make the transformation into doing music and being real serious about it is good.
Yeah.
And I ain't none of us bigger than the neighborhood. I ain't nothing but a film on nigga that rap. You dig what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and with no whole shit on my file. That's all I represent. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's good to hear anybody coming up from where I'm from, and you know, Black Hunters Point. Black put the whole city on.
Yeah,
I got on the album with Black and them when I was 14. The first record I did, I got on with RBL.
Oh, so they
Tried
put
to
you
kill
on.
us on it.
Yeah, I did. I did.
He tried to eat us up on it. We like, hold on, man.
Yeah, you bars?
Little young 14, 15-year-old or something. What's going on?
Yeah, I was
Killing
14.
us on it.
Yeah, I was 14. I did. I used to be. I was like, it's my turn. You know, it was my turn to try it. You know, they was laid back. I came for everybody. Name. I really wasn't supposed to be on there. Gigolo G snuck me on that record because you know I'm from Central Street.
Right.
The way. And I was on there with YBG niggas, down the way niggas, you feel what I'm saying? So I really didn't know JT and them like that, you dig? But I knew Gigolo and I knew Steve, Dewey, you know Dewey. Yeah, Dewey cousin. Dude, they the ones who put me in the game. And Artie got murdered at Noe Valley, you dig what I'm saying? But they the ones who put me in the game. Snuck me on there. At first I was last and JT wasn't having that. And JT, he moved me up, but I'm real thankful to JT and RBL because they put me on, you know what I mean?
Frisco niggas ain't no punk.
Wasn't that back in the time when like HP and Filmo was beefing tough?
Yeah, we stopped that. I was a big part of that. I'm the one that had Skins and them come over there. Me and Lonnie Green made that call over there, and they came through. Told them to come to Harbor, and we squashed it right then and there.
Wow.
Yeah, I was a big part of squashing all that back then because we knew we couldn't even bust no moves without having Filmo, Sonny, they all them involved. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, it was going on heavy back then. We was funking hard, and we ended up squashing it. And a few weeks later, we was at the Stone rocking it with GLP. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
So it was lovely.
Yeah, I didn't really like Chris older than me. Like Chris and JT and them, they had real issues. You know what I mean? Real issues.
Real
Somebody
issues.
from the point catch y'all somewhere and tighten you up. You know, you will get jumped at Sarah Monte.
Log cabin, everywhere. It was going down.
Yeah.
You know, San Francisco's so small, but people don't realize there's so many like crevices inside. Like, you know, San Francisco, what, 7 miles by 7 miles?
7 by 7,
And
yeah.
there's so many different cliques and hoods within that 7 miles, man. People don't understand. Like, they think this shit is like a tourist city, which
they
it
don't
is.
realize we got projects in Frisco.
Real life projects.
You know, yeah, for real.
Yeah, you make the wrong turn, you end up somewhere.
You in the wrong place.
You end up on Oakdale, like,
Oh shit! Fuck out of here!
yeah, like,
For real.
you know what I mean?
I mean, we got jets, man.
Yeah, the poor and the rich live hand in hand. So you can't really determine where you at. You dig what I'm saying? And we really a lot meaner than a lot of people because of the homosexual thing that you know what I mean with Harvey Milk and everything. They automatically think about that, which we're not homophobic. It is a gay district, Castro, but you know we all not gay. Nothing saying nothing against gays. We're just saying that it's brothers too that's with the bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? And Latinos and Chinese people, especially them.
Yeah.
That's why we really had to pave the way back then. It was like, man, we had to make a mark for ourselves because a lot of people used to be a little ashamed. They go out of town, used to be saying like, you know, where you from? Bay Area. And the first thing they think is Oakland. Because when you say Frisco, they used to get to thinking like, you know, you from that other side, you know, Castro area or something like that. But, you know, we rep that city with pride. And, you know, Detroit, Chicago's, Kansas City's. We is like, you know, we had to pave the way and put it on the map. You know what I mean? For real. So
do you think we get the respect that we deserve around the industry, like from everybody else?
I think now we do. You know, you got the, you know. Like
but San Francisco, though, now, like.
I don't think we, I mean, Chris, I understand what Chris saying. From my perspective, that it's the San Francisco Bay Area. Nothing against the East Bay, kind of like it's like the East Bay rocking together, like Oakland, Vallejo, Richmond. You dig what I'm saying? I got peoples in all them spots, but well, I mean, as far as us over here, it's not we ain't getting our respect for our San Francisco. You know what I mean? But it ain't no real money like a mogul that could change nothing. Like ain't no $100 million nigga from out here, no way. Putting a nigga in another tax bracket. Yeah, so when that get to happening, then it's true respect. But as far as the city, we starting to get there. We just got to keep the unity situation, get the unity together, and let it prosper. But with people like Ghazi from San Francisco, so I mean, he touching the whole industry. You dig what I'm saying? We definitely a capital of the money, but as far as the city of San Francisco, we could be doing a lot more. You know what I mean? As far as like, I really see it's like an East Bay thing going on when I look at it, and I'm not being biased. I just see Vallejo, Richmond, and Oakland. It's kind of like sticking together. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. They really don't involve nobody from the city like that. You know? But I ain't mad. I'm just saying, I'm calling it how I see it.
But why don't you think that we stick together like that? Because everybody, like, San Francisco got a lot of talent. You get what I'm saying? Like, especially coming out of our neighborhoods, the hoods everywhere. Like, but we just can't get over that hump.
It's them turf politics.
Man, it's real issues. Like
issues going on. People done lost a lot of, you know, us losing Mr. C caused a big split over there in Hunters Point. So, and then Fillmore got their own politics. And it's just like the turfs done broke down into mini sub-turfs and cliques. And, you know, so it done broke all the way down now to where it's like it ain't that support like it was. Like we first came out, that was like the strongest, you know what I mean, that it was when everybody kind of supporting and sticking together. You can't really get that no more.
Right.
You know, it's done broke down with everybody doing their own thing, everybody rapping. Nobody want to support the other clique, turf or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's kind of hard.
Yeah. So it was different when y'all was coming up.
You had to have money to put an album out. You know, any clown could put a record out right now. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. The nigga get a computer, you know, set a mic up, and next thing you know, he big. He on the Summer Jam stage. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I can't even borrow a ticket to get in. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, but when we started, you had to have some money. It was $100 an hour, studio time. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to have some cheese. And like he said, with all the, it's really like the Willie Lynch theory. You dig what I'm saying? I don't want to start preaching in here, but East, West, North, South. You dig when you break down the separation, when you separate anything like the uptown, downtown thing in Fillmore. When I grew up, we was just Fillmore. You dig what I'm saying? I remember when uptown, downtown started. It's kind of with y'all era, with Scott, with Black Mark and Shay and y'all. That started with y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Where it started getting separated. You know, I remember being at Juneteenth. They like uptown, downtown. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You feel what I'm saying? And that shit turned into something. You know what I'm saying? Now it's uptown, and it's some people in Uptown that don't like people in Uptown. You dig what I'm saying? So it's starting to get broke down even more. I think with finance changed a lot of different things. You dig what I'm saying? Because when you put two groups of people together that act like they got an issue and it's about some money, and you say I'm giving a brother from KO and a brother from Divisadero a check to be around each other and do some music, then they got to shut that shit up. You dig what I'm saying? You know, because you eating off of it. You dig? When you get to feeding people, you could change lives. You dig what I'm saying? Or when they end up in the penitentiary, it might be a brother from Big Block, they end up in there with a brother from West Point, and they was added on the street, and then they got to stand back to back in that Penahoochie, and then they got to be from Hunters Point. So circumstances change things, you know, and finance, though. You dig what I'm saying? So it'll come. It'll come as long as we know not to use our events as a platform for violence.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So if I invite some people out and I want to do a show, and it's 6 days, 6 other days out the week for you to catch the person you're looking for. Don't wait till I gather everybody peacefully and kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Yeah, that's nonsense. Like when they killed Jay Rich in my party. And, you know, little dude, Thizzle did it. He dead now. Everybody dead I'm talking about. So, but the police just really, like, lifted a ban off of me. That happened in October 2001. The police in San Francisco just got off of me in 2015.
Wow.
About that night. Yeah, I ain't threw a rock at nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I didn't have nothing to do with it. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm an example of why I would say don't use our events as a platform for violence. You dig what I'm saying? So it's good. We'll get there. We just got to have them principles. You know, some of the OGs, if they see a youngster moving, they got to say, hey, man, don't do that. You dig what I'm saying? Because you going to ruin something for everybody, especially with all the rappers it is now. It's a rapper from every block.
Right.
So everybody should have some understanding about letting that pass. You feel me?
It's funny you say that because Filthy was up here a couple of weeks ago talking about how he can't do a show in Oakland because the police be shutting it down every time.
yeah.
And I feel like it's a part of the reason why
they had you
Gary
on that
rappers
list.
and
We
Frisco
couldn't-
rappers, there's
you
no
couldn't
place
do it
for
here.
people to do it in Frisco at all. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
But even trying to do it in Oakland, it's going to get shut down by the police depending on what
Quick.
your name is or who your crew is and you know what I mean, where you from.
Right.
Which is fucked up because you basically shutting down opportunities for rappers.
Well, once they know that we know how to coexist amongst each other and we can police ourselves, you dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Then we'll be able to do things like that. You dig what I'm saying? We can tell the police going about your business, we gonna handle this. You can't shut down on Filthy show.
Right.
Because we gonna stand around Filthy and let him rap. You dig what I'm saying? But long as every man for himself type of mentality and like, man, shit, I don't care because I'm trying to get on. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's the crabs in the bucket, but like I say, with finance and opportunity and unity and common sense, it'll come together. You know what I mean?
So it wasn't as hard for y'all.
No, we
far as doing
we
shows.
couldn't go to Oakland. Chris and them made it. Chris and them had to set it up to where we would have to be able to go to Oakland. We got jumped in Richmond. My first show, we got mollywopped in Richmond.
What?
What?
It was going
They
down.
trying to kill us over here.
It was
Nigga.
Hey, I seen JT come off the stage with the mic. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, what's going on?
I got
they was getting it
PTSD
in.
from that shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, we in the Richmond Auditorium, man. Chris and them there. It's Master P. It's like every rapper in the Bay Area there. Big lineup, right? Yeah. Sean Richards threw it. Trey Below, brother. Rest in peace, Trey Below. I love you. But Sean threw it, right? So we got the nerve to be in. They already done jumped on everybody from Hunters Point. You feel what I'm saying? Chris and them still was there. Because Hunters Point was kind of separated. You feel me? It's Oakdale. They was sitting in the crowd. Then, you know, Filmo coming there on that bullshit like, Filmo, right?
Yeah.
Look what happened, though. JT rapping, doing the hard way. I'm on the stage. I'm 14 years old. It's my first show.
Right.
Swear to God, nigga. Look, what happened, though? Nigga, them niggas went to the back of the thing and congregated. No, they was going projects. Them North Richmond niggas. Projects. They went to the back. They came together like butt cheeks, and they went to work on us, man.
Wow.
You feel me? Niggas, we got back to the hood, and this is my first instance of going anywhere, 91. Niggas like, nigga, I seen you running. Nigga, niggas ready to fight each other in the hood. Kid Dog and all. Like, I seen your bitch ass running, nigga. Niggas got Adidas prints on their face. I think they put pigskins in the hospital for weeks. You feel what I'm saying? We did this song with Master P. Pigskins wanted to kill me and JT and them. Fuck Master P, nigga, and Richmond niggas. I say, man, them niggas, it happened. But what else doing the song with Master P? Just like with Chris and JT and them, squashed the Frisco thing. When we did the thing with Master P, it kind of, you know, it broke that down. But still, that's North Richmond. They tuned us up. We came over there on that Filmo bullshit, and you feel me? And I always heard about Filmo whooping ass. So I'm like, I'm thinking, we finna put it down, man. Yeah. Retreat!
Yeah, for real. Though.
They was shooting at the BART station. Nigga, they niggas going to the bar station. They was shooting the bar station, man. It was,
Oh
it
no,
was
that
bad.
that was man.
It was bad.
It was going down.
You was out there
bad.
too?
Oh,
Yeah, Quinn, we was
I
all
was
on.
behind us. We was backstage, and everybody. JT was on.
We all
watching
was on the stage
We
together.
peeking around the curtain.
We
watching
peeking around the
JT.
curtain.
And I just seen JT jump with the mic stand into the crowd. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Fillmore fight? I'm like, what's? And the OG North Richmond dude like, bro, y'all post right here. Yeah, there, all of us back us and
I was there.
like
I was on
2 or
stage with
3
them.
of us, and he was like,
shaking
man,
like a
post
leaf.
up. OG dude. He was like, man, y'all stay right here, man. And my North Richmond partners, man, you don't want to go down there, man. For real, stay right here.
Hey, man,
And
it
it
got
was going
real
down. I'm
nasty,
like,
bro.
oh man,
It
like
was
it's
nasty.
going down.
It was nasty.
Man.
It definitely was. So we had to fight through that. It wasn't no Twitter and Facebook. You couldn't have
None of
no
that.
Instagram friend where you know somebody. We barely knew our cousins from across the way. You dig what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So you might have had some family out there at that time, but it wasn't none of them social media networking sites to where you could know people and know what you walking into. You know, so we had to break barriers to be able to go to Oakland.
Right.
Wait, Oakland
You
was
had to
really,
talk to a nigga like, hey,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
it's cool if I come over and do a show, man, with all due respect.
man, they still are trying something. I mean, I remember we was rapping at the Henry J. Kaiser, me and JT and them, and the Oakland niggas got to throwing our CDs back at us. Man, believe me, man.
Wow.
It's good with how it is now, House of Bay Area. Believe me, we had to do some serious shit to lay
We
the
had to break
foundation of where it's at
ground for
right
real,
now.
though. 'Cause, yeah, I remember even at all the concerts used to jump off. Oakland used to go in there with our little Frisco jerseys on. They used to go down.
Yeah, they gonna run you out of
Man.
there. 6-9
Yeah, they used
Village.
to try to, yeah.
Man, what?
Oh, yeah, they used to.
The college,
Man,
I
Target
don't
in
even
Frisco.
I don't even know. I'm still kind of traumatized of the Oracle Arena. I don't even go in that
Wait.
motherfucker still. That's serious,
real,
man.
though.
I'm trying. It's shootings in the parking lot, man.
Yeah.
Man, look, y'all don't even want to get to saying too much. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, but I don't think you know what I mean. Yeah, a lot, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling for us to get to where it's at now, which is very good with the young HBK dudes and how rap is and how people could kind of coexist and party and stuff like that. It's good. Just like it was peaceful last night, right? Didn't
Oh,
nobody
yeah.
get
Yeah.
outside of the door getting
yeah,
rushed,
it was
right? I heard
good.
the door got rushed.
I don't know nothing about that.
Man, I heard about it, man.
Ain't got nothing to do with
I
us.
wasn't there. You know what I mean? I just heard that. I heard the door got rushed, but that's
That
great.
ain't nothing if
To
that's
me,
what
that's
I'm saying.
great news.
Yeah.
You
That's,
usually,
that's the worst that happened?
yeah, you
Man,
usually
we'll
hear about a
take that
body
every
or something
time.
like that.
Right.
So, and from our era, which was totally ignorant, like I say, using the event as a platform for violence. You know what I mean? So, it's good where it's at now, as far as the whole Bay Area, and we definitely want San Francisco to be up there. If it's Lil Yee, if it's Lil Prezi, whoever it may be, it's good to see Hunters Point on because Christian was like the main ones from Hunters Point for a long
Right.
time.
Like, y'all was the
Long
last ones
time.
I remember coming out the point that
Right.
really made some noise.
Because they gangsters over there. Them
It
niggas
took
really
a
was
minute.
violent.
It took a minute, and then G Val kind of made a little noise.
Oh, yeah?
But it's like nobody stay consistent though. That's the only problem. You know, they ain't really like just running it up like how Mozzie doing. He just constantly collabo tapes, constantly dropping a mixtape. They'll kind of just drop a song and kind of lay back, fall back for a minute. You know, they just got to stay consistent and flood it. You got to flood the game.
Be in love with their rap. Be in love with it.
But see, like when y'all was doing it, when you put out a tape or a song, that was all we had to go off of for a long time.
For
Now-
a year. You know,
Yeah, but now like we got all social
media.
media and shit and internet, you got to put out something damn near every day to stay hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Microwave,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like,
We had soul food dinners jumping out.
Yeah, man, you
We
got,
spent
like,
more
I'm a-
time on music, more
Yeah.
time with the producers, more time in the studio. Now it's like quick. You go in the studio an hour, you got it out and floating around, and it's on the radio in a couple days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
the lifetime of an album is very short lived.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Very short.
Yeah.
so it's like, I don't think it's like they not staying consistent. I just think like, shit, it's hard to keep up with that kind of,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
how do you keep up with that demand? Like, shit, nigga, like I just put out a song yesterday.
Exactly.
You're right.
And I got to do it again tomorrow? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
But you know what niggas are doing? Like you look at Drake, he do 100 features.
right.
And then
different platforms, kind of like that's
True.
Drake.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
he can-
true.
Shit.
Yeah. I hear what she's saying. It's like that with the networking and networking, like get on this song, keep the thing going. It's just will it be in the microwave age? Even look at Dr. Dre though, right? I'm gonna tell you this: less really is best though. You feel what I'm saying? Stevie Wonder, people like that, they stick around because they not flooding the market. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of people run out of gas.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I mean, if you it's good to keep putting them songs out. I don't know all these 40 songs no more. I remember 40 would drop an album and I would know it, but he triple album thing. I ain't listening to all that. I ain't listening to all that, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You know,
real,
and I ain't no
though.
disrespect to 40 of that if it was somebody else. So
Right.
it's like I think with better promotion and marketing, McDonald's still got commercials.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying? So it's really in the promotions and marketing of any product. You dig what I'm saying? It's how you promote it and market it and how you get it out there and shove it down their throat. Because some of these songs that we think is doing real big, they ain't got no 155 million views.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So that mean that record still ain't reached its full potential.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying? So it's you know, it go both ways. Either you got to hurry up and do it, or you could get what you got and push it and push it and push it to the limit and hire promotion and marketing companies like Audible Treats and different people like that that's going to open up and get you more and more views. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On the song. So it's really in the promotion and the marketing of a record. People be like, well, that's old. But I ain't heard it. You dig what I'm saying? People think everything on the computer. You know, I don't got iTunes and none of that.
Yeah.
I still want a CD. You dig what I'm saying? There's people that don't touch that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Well, you still need to get it out there. Somebody that haven't heard it. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, they ain't pressing them no hard copies no more.
Yeah, that's out. Every time you get in the car, somebody like, where the I score at?
Yep.
Nigga, I ain't got no I score, man. I still use
You got a CD? Yeah, and the quality of it is not the same.
Yeah, man, you gotta put the I score in, then if the shit start tripping, it starts staticking. And now the new iPhones ain't even got the fucking
They want
the
it on
headphones
Bluetooth.
jack. You gotta use the adapter. I'm like, I ain't got time for that shit.
You can't
But the only
charge
thing
and
is,
play.
with the new age, you can drop like 100 songs on a flash drive and be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's pros and cons to it. I can't be a super dinosaur about it, but I do listen to the quality of the music. On me and Kamisha was listening to something. I was like, a CD sounds better when you play it off of when it's digitized. You dig what I'm saying?
And it's mastered right and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
They ain't really mastering it right.
Yeah, don't mix and master either. We used to really pay to get our records mixed and mastered because you competing with a like that's why Atlanta records sound real good. People be like, why them Atlanta songs? They ain't saying nothing, but it sound good because they getting it mixed and mastered. They spending $300 to mix a song. Master a song. It's major engineers down there. You dig? This sonically sound good. You know what I mean?
Right. So, see, who's you fucking with at the point right now? Like, who you got your eye on? Are you pushing anybody?
Besides my own groups and artists like AR and the Hardheads, I mean, ain't too many people peaking right now as far as the city. I like Lil Yace. I like, Lil Yee, and that's pretty much it right now. G-Val, he's nice,
Yeah.
but ain't too, I like Showbanger too.
Yeah.
But the point, we need some more people to really kind of stand up. It's a few. I like the little Oakdale cats too. What's
I see run them up.
Yeah, I like them.
I see run them up.
Yeah, they raw.
Yeah, I like
they raw
that.
right now. Yeah, them boys is.
They
need
hard.
some exposure.
What's her name?
What's his name? Ice and who else? What's the other one though? Drew Bees. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know.
Yeah, them they dope. I like them. I'm rocking with them right now. Yeah.
How about you, Quinn? Who you got coming up?
Galaxy Adams.
Oh yeah.
Galaxy, my son.
Lil Quinn. We used to call him Lil Quinn.
Lil Quinn, yeah, he ain't Lil Quinn. He Galaxy Adams. I'm a grandfather, man.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm a grandfather. Granddaddy Quinn, though. My grandson was born on April 27th, 2017, 8 pounds, 4 ounces.
Aw.
Harlem, Quincy Brooks. Little Harlem is my grandson.
Man, congratulations, my nigga.
Thank you.
That's
Is he
big,
still
bro.
producing?
That's big.
Huh?
Is he producing?
He a rapper. He's a rapper.
He was on the I'm So Filmo.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I sent Black Market record called West Side that he on the hook. He actually assigned a burner to Burn One Entertainment.
Wow.
So he's pushing, of course, Lil Yee,
Yeah.
Lil Moneybags Pete.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lil Cecil.
Yeah,
Cecil.
Dope, too.
Yeah, I
forgot
seen
about
Cecil with
Cecil.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen Cecil with you.
No, he kind of going up with that that chose up record. Yeah, Semi-Auto.
He just a real film on nigga.
Yeah,
That be saying
real film on
anything.
nigga, anything.
He
but
say anything.
that should be working. We did a show with him a couple weeks ago.
It was going crazy,
It was
huh?
going crazy.
Oh, you DJ'd the show at the Brick and Mortar?
Yup.
Yeah, you did good. I liked it that. I like to see us sticking together. Gunna Goes Global, Moneybags Peace, Lil Yee, Galaxy Adams, who else? Of course, 40 Keys, you dig what I'm saying? Dust Santana.
Got a lineup.
Dust Santana. We sticking together.
For real. Like, we do got a lot of niggas over there, man. But
And we sticking together. It's about the unity. I mean, I done been with Player P. Player P and them is out. What I've been saying is this, man. If it's one film on, let's get this money, let's do this music. You know what I mean? Everything else is uncivilized. Some people, you ain't got to sit down and eat a hamburger with a nigga. You dig what I'm saying? But when it's time to go be filming at the event. Let's go be filming at the event. You dig? Ain't no back door, no murder, no back door. You dig what I'm saying? If you gonna go to the show and go stick together, and then let the other 6 days out the week. If you want to chase somebody down and partake in that nonsense, you dig what I'm saying? Do that then, but we ain't even financially stable enough to do that. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we definitely we losing our community rapidly. You dig what I'm saying? Because of the gentrification and everything else. So all I see is I'm rooting for every one of them young niggas because they just they're a reflection of me. You dig what I'm saying? I wish I was doing more myself financially for them. You know what I mean? But we'll get to where we need to get to soon.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So the $1 million question for you, Quinn, you and Mess, y'all gonna do another album, man? I seen you post something about it not too long ago about dropping another explosive mode or something like that.
Mess got to come outside, man. I did an interview through Queen Biz. She hooked me up with a dude in Detroit. I ain't gonna say his name because he a sucker now. You dig what I'm saying? But his name Doc Hicks. He a sucker. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so
God.
Man, Quinn cannot hold his tongue for shit. He gonna tell you exactly what he thinking.
Yeah, because he did some backdoor shit though. But really, I had a good interview. I didn't say no slander about Mess, and I'm dead serious about this. I want Mess to come on home. You feel me? Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to do with the whole neighborhood like him. You feel me? I done talked to Floss and KO and everybody. Like, he need to come back and let the kids see him because of his talent. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's not working for the community. He's more of an asset to me than a liability, but not being in the cut like that. He got to come on the front line and get out here. We could get some money together. We could put together some things where the kids could piggyback off of him and me and go to Kansas City and go to Nebraska and go to Texas and go to these other cities and states where we selling records, where people know us in Seattle. And get some real money. You dig what I'm saying? And that'll also help the non-unity thing, because when you take people out of their comfort zone and put them on a plane, you dig what I'm saying? We got to stick together there too. So he definitely is needed, and I'm praying for him in the highest. You know, he got tightened up there in Reno because he cut his Fillmore legs off. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That wouldn't have happened to him if he wasn't straddling the fence. You dig what I'm saying? So, I'm really rooting for the dude to come back, but he got to want it himself.
Right.
You know, fear is an emotion that comes from the devil. You dig what I'm saying? God is not behind fear. You could be cautious, but you can't be scared though. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not out the question. Like,
not at all.
We'll come together with him.
Man, we got good history, good music together. We could tour. You dig what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We could go get some money, and like I say, it could equate to something else happen for the youngsters up under us. If we could come together and go ahead and do a Fillmore tour and get Gunner and Player P and, you feel me, and Cecil, and you dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people that probably usually wouldn't sit down with each other to get on an airplane and go to Seattle and, you know what I mean, to the Central District, to go to Texas and, go to Kansas City, to the Dime Block and all these places where we already been going to get money. It'll be good because they love Mess. He did more good than bad. But when you try to be, when you want to be the elephant in the room and you isolate yourself, you don't allow yourself to be around your people to say, hey, man, cut that shit out. You feel me? So he trying to be somewhere high so he can't get his coattail pulled about the whole crimes he guilty of. You feel me?
Right.
And I mean, we ain't gonna do nothing but discipline him and get him back right. And none of us perfect. You feel me?
Oh my God. It's it.
Yeah. I mean it. I in the best way. It's like you supposed to in the penitentiary before you go out there and get your whole card whooped. One of your homies gonna whoop your ass. You feel me?
That's true.
Yeah, you supposed to discipline your own. You dig what I'm saying? So we better than the Reno niggas beating the brakes off of it.
Right.
You know what happened with that? Like, why did that happen?
Because he was scared. You feel me? Bottom line, I'm gonna tell you. Look, if he was up there with home record with me, if he didn't cut his legs off, even if it was Hunter's Point, before it even got to that, Black done told me many times. Black is my mentor. I was coming to Black. We trying to put Frisco together, and he was like, "Man, you need to get cool with dude, man. Let that shit alone." You feel me?
Yeah.
That was like 2010. Black was telling me that. But long as dudes be a separatist, man, and keep himself away from that, he get up there, and then that happened to him. Because you by yourself. You isolating yourself. You dig what I'm saying? Yep. Your homies ain't going to let that happen. When he's up there in Seattle, when the mic got snatched. See, the mic got snatched because he acting like a blood. Yeah. And he disrespected Crips. But if he was a player from Frisco, he could say, "What's up, blood? Hey, cuz." Yeah. And it's cool. But somebody come up there and say, "Cuz," he be like, "I'm going to beat the blood. I'm going to beat the blood out of this big 6'12" nigga, man.
That's real.
Niggas looked at soft up there, and the juice looked like a deer in headlights.
That's real.
So it ain't over for him, even though that shit was like on video. Like nowadays, like we were just talking about social media and shit. Like, and now, nigga, if you trip and fall at the wrong time, like your career over.
Man, you better bounce back up and keep going.
With the right motherfuckers, he got some get back.
If he come back home,
yeah, he come back home.
He good.
With Quinn and them. He back fucking with Filmo. He definitely got get
Believe
back.
me, the whole hood ready for the war, man.
Shit, look how many motherfuckers jacking his style.
I think Mozzie's a mess baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Mozzie ain't nothing but Messy Marv, a new Messy Marv. That's all Mozzie is,
I
man.
never thought about that.
Think about it.
That's something crazy. That's
Use your brain. That's who it is. That's all Mozzie is. Ask him though. He told me out his mouth. He said, "Man, I grew up on mess." He told me why. You feel me? When I was out there, I was looking for mess because I thought they was the ones that made him a blood. So I went to Oak Park by myself, and it wasn't him.
By myself.
God, blood. Playing about that, you know. So, all he got to do, like Chris said, is come back. At this point, come on back. He actually will help if he came back, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people always see me, so I can't stop them. But if niggas see Messi, it's gonna be like seeing Jesus damn near. You feel me? You know,
Yeah, we
ain't
ain't
nobody seen him. You know what I mean? And if he came back, he would help. So we definitely would love for him to come back to help because he's more of an asset than a liability.
That's true. I mean, I can agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
When's the last time y'all talked?
Man, I talked to him in like 2011, and I told him I'm gonna punch the protein from his lips for talking about my mama, because he said something about, he said that shit about my mother.
Yeah.
I said I just want a one-on-one. That's it. You know what I mean? And that's when Lil Quinn 20 now. See, what he done did is this. He done stayed away to where, like, the kids, Mook was 11. Lil Quinn was 11 when he did it. Now you done let Lil Quinn, they 20 now. Now they outside.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I'm going to bring him back. Lil Quinn, like, I'm going to tear his head off. So he got to look like, he need to come on back because it ain't getting no better for him. It ain't gonna change. You dig what I'm saying?
Hell
He done
yeah.
let them little kids get big.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. He ain't forgot.
Yeah. Lil Quinn tripping about his grandmama. Even if I let it go, he's still on it. So he ain't nobody gonna do no murder type of thing to him. You gotta come back, get punched in the mouth at Alamo Park, and move forward.
Words from a real nigga. But yeah, man, I was glad you had y'all come through, bro. It's
Man,
definitely
glad
a
you had
blessing,
us.
man. 2 Frisco legends put on for the whole city at one point in time and still doing it. So you got a distribution company.
It's Done Deal Digital Distribution.
Done Deal Digital Distribution.
I think I'm Done Deal Digital. Done Deal Digital. My attempt is to compete with Empire. My attempt. I have to get my shit together because Ghazi's on Forbes list.
Right.
But I'm not really. I'm really trying to figure out the digital side of it because that's where it's at. So it's like basically you making money for free. I mean, if you sign an artist to the digital label. With me being an artist, I don't want to sign nobody and deal with not paying them their money. Because it's not saying Ghazi doing nothing wrong, but it's other people who run digital companies. I won't say no names. It's not Ghazi. You dig what I'm saying? It's 2 other people. You do your homework. One of them from our neighborhood, and one of them is another dude. But they could hide money. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I don't want to get caught up in being a con artist either. You dig what I'm saying? And withholding information for $1. So I'm really trying to modify Done Deal Digital. Only artist that's on there is me.
That's it right now?
Yeah, just me. Yep.
That little Lax?
Lil Quinn signed a burner.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
Yeah. Lil Quinn is signed a burner. I don't even want to deal with his mama. His mama is my issue. She's his manager. She's where Chris from.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. But nah, only because it needs to be developed correctly. You know what I'm saying? But I do have the platform. If somebody just want to jump aboard and deal with me, they can. They gonna get their percentage. We just gotta look at the board together. You're not just gonna sign as no artist to me. You're gonna be an executive too. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna be telling you count it up and giving you no check. So but I do have it though.
Oh, okay.
You want to sign?
Man, I don't make music, man.
You
can sign me, though.
You could do your DJ Black Mark.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it later.
Right on.
Keep it
Right
in the
on.
family.
But Black, you got something going on, too? You got to...
Really me right now. I'm just still doing the merchandising thing, man. Just pushing it. We got a big Latino foundation, man, fan base, and they've been eating it up. So I really been into trying to do that branding thing. Branding this Ruthless by Law line, and really besides that, just doing a lot of licensing deals, man. Keep getting these songs and these song placements in movies and DVDs, you know. So
It's money in that.
yeah,
The
we've
placement
been doing
shit
a lot of
is
stuff.
Yeah.
We linked up with LRG, did some stuff. So Fresh Clothing. We linked up with FTC and also Quantum Skateboards and all them. So Quartet, skateboards. So we've been doing a lot of stuff like that. And one of the movies just dropped. Green is Gold on Netflix right now. They got our Bammer Weed in it. So. Yeah, I'm just doing a lot of stuff like that, man. Just trying to collect them chips.
So y'all still making money off of Bammer Weed?
Yeah, man.
Making a killing.
The weed made a resurgence. The weed, like what Burner made with the weed made a resurgence. Yep.
Yeah.
I've been seeing Chris wiggling too. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, the whole little weed circuit, man. That's how I eat, really. You know, any type of little cannabis shows, concerts, and all that. It's kind of like, you know, we get involved in it. So, you know, every 420, man, that digital be flying up. So
Crazy.
The check get nice, you know, around 420. So
Appreciate
I ain't
We
mad.
deserve that.
It's like your personal holiday.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
exactly.
hilarious.
So, yeah, it's lovely.
Hey, y'all talked to JT? He had got shot not too long ago, man. And I see he's still moving around, but
Yeah,
he's doing good. Like he
doing
feeling
good.
better. I ain't talked to him. I ain't seen him.
Yeah, I thought he doing better.
That's what's up.
I talked to him through text. I ain't talked to him personally.
Yeah, he doing better. Yep, he
Couple
doing better.
months.
He got shot in Atlanta, and thank God that he's okay.
That's what's up, man. Well, thank y'all for coming.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
DJ Black Mark, Shay Diddy, San Quinn, Black C, Street Life Series, man. Thank you.
You know it.
Woo-hoo.